Which one?
That one, I think it's your daughter. Is it?
Yeah, it's my daughter.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I got it done in probably about like 2 months ago. I got it done in you know who Mike Rios is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I don't know him personally, but
You know of him?
his work.
I I got it done like I want to say like the beginning of August, and it took like probably like 3 or 4 hours.
No way.
Yeah, maybe like close to 3 hours. He went through it pretty fast. I
Yeah.
think this one took a little bit longer, but the
Yeah.
one on the right arm kind of like, you know.
It's
Do you have any
nice.
tattoos?
No.
No. You don't have any?
No.
No, never wanted any, nothing like that.
Maybe like when a long time ago.
Like what? Like back then, like in high school, or like a long
Yeah,
time ago?
like high
What?
school, like 16. Like no,
What did
16 through 18. I always wanted one.
and what did you at that age like? What did you want?
It was
Do you remember? Because I know, like, back then, you know what? Back then, I didn't. All right. I'm going to show you something, but, like, it's, like, really old.
okay.
So, hold on. So, first off, back then, like, I'd never thought about, like, getting any type of tattoos, right? It's more like, it happened in the last, like, 2 years. And I think there was only one tattoo I got, but it was because I was like in I don't know, I guess you can call it like relationship, love kind of thing going on. Dude, I was really young, and it's on my middle finger. Kind of like a coincidence, you know?
Oh, I appreciate
Okay. Can you guess what it is before I show you?
Okay.
Don't look at my middle finger.
And
You could probably guess. I
a
mean, it's
name,
close.
a date.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did. Dude. So it's 2000. It's what's today? 11/10/20, right?
Yeah.
November 10th, 2020.
Yeah.
This was the date on my finger was in 2007.
Oh.
So like it was like a long time ago. Super long time ago actually. But it's fading though. You can probably see right there.
Yeah. So you just chose that, like.
You know, like when I feel like when I love somebody like that, or I think I love somebody like that, like I go all in, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like, even if it's like, because I mean, like at that age, you probably don't think of,
Anything.
like, you don't think of anything, you know?
You want it.
You're just doing it. You're just like, and I still think that way till this day, but I don't, like, I know what to do. Like, I think nowadays, it's like with shopping, you know? If I want something, I'm gonna go get it, no matter if it's an hour or 2 hours away.
Right. Yeah.
That's how I am. Are you like that or no?
Yes. Like sometimes, I guess. Yeah.
Like
I
what?
mean, if I go to LA,
Uh-huh.
go to Santa Fe.
So like if you wake up one day and then you're just like, oh, I want to go to LA, and then you go, that kind of thing, or
Yeah. Well, I mean, I used to with like my family, and
Yeah.
used to do that all the time.
but now you're
We used to
busy.
just get up and go. Yeah.
But now you're busy or no?
Yeah. It's like I just work. I work all day. Yeah.
What do you do? Like you don't have to get too deep into it, but like what's like your general like label, position kind of thing?
I am a medical assistant.
Just so you're in the medical field.
Yes. Back office. So I do shots. I take blood pressure.
Yeah.
Draw blood.
How is that like? How is that? Because it's different now, right? You have different I don't know, instructions to do like certain things certain ways now with everything going on, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
How is that?
Um.
I mean, what's the difference? Is it just like you're masked up a little bit more, or is it
Oh
more?
yeah, completely. Yeah.
Cause I want to say I went to the doctors and completely like I went to the doctors like a couple months ago, and it's different, you know what I mean? But like I know that every place is different within.
Mhm.
I mean,
I
people
think
handle
it's
it different.
yeah. I think it's just more on how like you trust someone
Mhm.
and who you trust being in like the same room with you.
Mhm.
I mean, of course, it's it's always been that way, but now it's even more
Yeah.
to where you're like, okay, should I like allow them, to see me? Like, do
Yeah.
I want to come in the doctor's today?
Yeah.
Should I stay home?
I know, and that's scary. Like with all the people that actually need to go to the doctors all the time,
I know,
it's like, oh my god, like
especially.
all the older people that actually need to go. Like I get it. Okay, if you get shot, you need to go to the doctor, or if you get sick, obviously you need to go to the doctor. But the
Yeah.
people that are already experiencing those like things, they're scared to go to the doctor sometime now because they're so old. Or has it slowed down?
Sometimes, yeah. I think they don't want to go, or at first they were like, "Okay, is it okay to go now? Should
Yeah.
we wait? Should
Do
we?"
they call in like stuff like that?
Yeah.
Ask you questions like
Yeah.
crazy questions?
Yeah, no, in the beginning, yes, they were asking a lot. I think one of them he called like once or twice,
Uh-huh.
like a few times, and he said, "Has anybody there got COVID?" And I said,
What
I was
happens?
like,
Are you allowed to
"No."
answer those kind of questions or no?
Um,
Or is it
no, not a no. I mean, that's that's breaking guidelines.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, you can't just tell them who has it and
Yeah.
whatnot. But he was saying so nobody like patients or anybody has it like no, of course not. Like, not that I knew
Yeah.
of that either, but
Yeah, I know. I think it's like when things happen like see, I work too, right? I've been working through this whole thing.
yeah.
So it's like you don't know specifically. Obviously, if you're a very tight group or very tight store, you know. Like
Mm-hmm.
it eventually comes around within the next week or two. But it's like one of those things. It's like event you kind of know or don't know, and then they hide it till they can't hide it no more.
Yeah.
Like you know because people are gone for a certain amount of time.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Cause like I think back then they were taking like 3 or 4 days for people to get results, and people can't come back to work because they're out of work till they get the results. But now I think it's changed a little bit, right?
Um, they
Because they can get their results, I think, like within 24 hours now.
there's ones or there's tests that are rapid tests.
Yeah.
So those actually are quicker.
Because I see a lot of celebrities that have to
Yeah.
do that because they're either shooting something or they're doing a music video, or I don't know, like certain things that movie production, whatever.
Yeah.
They have to go through those things, and then obviously it probably costs more money or
Yeah.
to even do kind of those
I
kind of
think
things.
when was it? It was 4th of July weekend. It must have
Mhm.
been, and that was like the most busiest. I don't know why people were coming in like they wanted to get tested.
Yeah.
But that during that period it took almost like 10 days and
Yeah.
people were getting the results then. But now I'm sure there's like other tests that are like blood tests that you
Yeah.
can do that are quicker, and those are the rapid tests.
Yeah. And those are crazy because I mean, it's one thing to wait for your results, but then it's another thing to know. Oh damn, I'm gonna know within a couple hours. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean, now it's a little bit less.
you're kind of
Like people are getting a little bit more relaxed with it, before everybody was buying the toilet paper. Fucking like what else were they buying? Soap,
Yeah.
hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
Like the place that I work at, it was wiped out. But now like there's a lot of toilet paper on the shelf.
Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
no. I think I barely made it like a week before because that was before like everything was closing like at
yeah,
a certain time and stuff like that. And it, when everything was off the shelves, so I was like, I'm good. I was like,
yeah,
I'm good until of course, it was like like a
yeah.
month or whatever passed by, and then I had to go back, and I was like, oh my god,
I know.
I just hated it. I did not want to go to the store anymore.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah,
Cause like, where's this gonna go next? You know? I mean, to me, I feel like to me, it's not scary, but it's not scary till it actually happens. You know? It actually happens to
yeah,
somebody, and obviously, we probably all know somebody that's been through it.
yeah,
I know like a couple people that's probably been through it, and it's like, I mean, some people live through it, and then some people probably don't live through it. You know?
right.
But
Yeah, I know, and it's something, I guess, whether or not we like it or not, but it's gonna be, it should be discussed, but
it's gonna be
also,
around too for a
yeah,
little bit. At
yeah,
least for I feel like another year or two. I mean, whether it's gonna be around another year or two, but also hopefully there
yeah,
comes
yeah,
some type of
solution,
yeah,
vaccine,
yeah,
vaccine.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sometime. I mean, and I don't know. Like, does like your office tell you? Because obviously you probably get these questions all the time. Like, when is there gonna be a vaccine, or do you get those questions or no? Or they don't really talk to you about that stuff. Like like patients.
Oh, like patients?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, none of them ask.
No, they're probably
No.
too scared.
Yeah, no, they don't want the
They're too busy
vaccine.
looking on the internet to figure out if they're gonna drop it, drop it like a mixtape or what. Yeah,
No, yeah.
those are and probably those are like important, but those are very like sensitive questions, anyways. You know,
Right.
they just want to get in there and get out.
Yeah. No, they don't even want the flu vaccine.
I know, right? That's wild.
They
It's,
don't want the flu vaccine. Yeah, I mean, everybody's different, That's totally fine. Like, it's your body. Like,
yeah,
you do like exactly what you want. We have to get vaccinated because I work in the medical field. So
and it's healthy.
um,
It's just better to be safe than sorry.
yeah,
Especially especially because you're like at risk in those situations,
yeah,
right? Because you deal with it like, what are you full time?
yes.
Yeah, so it's like something on your mind that I mean some people I don't know. Actually, I don't know. Do you get used to it or you don't get used to it?
No,
Or you
yeah.
wake up like every day like back to work.
Some days are like that. Some days are like, okay, let's go. Like,
But it's not even back to work like, oh, I gotta
it's
work. It's like back to work. I gotta suit up. I gotta, you know what I
there's
mean?
days that I'm like, man, I don't even want to, go into work today. But then I think about it. I'm like, I'm not gonna let these patients down, and I'm not gonna,
Yeah.
say I'm gonna like not go in because I don't want to, or I don't feel like I have to. It's something that comes within. You just you
Yeah.
want to do it, and you
It feels
choose.
right.
Yeah, and you don't want to let those other people, waiting or thinking,
And also, you
is she
probably have
coming?
like a big heart too.
Well, I
I'm, you don't or you do?
I do. No, yeah,
Damn.
I do. No, I look out for my patients, and I make sure that they're good, and they need something, I'm there. So
Yeah, because you probably have regulars too, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's why they be calling us and blowing up our phone
They call
Monday
their,
morning at right on the dot.
yeah. Damn.
It'll be like 8. It'll be like 8 in the morning. Bam, phones are ringing.
I know, right? It's kind of crazy how like I look at it as my work too. Like everybody so before this whole thing started, I had like two jobs, and then one kind of like let me go like I don't know, maybe like 2 days or something within the time frame of whatever. And then I had the job I have now, and I was working like every day for like a good 2 or 3 weeks. I would go in like on my days off, like at midnight to finish like getting like load done and stuff like that. And yeah, I think it's gonna be a like something that's gonna be talked about like later on.
Yeah, for a good while.
It's wild. It's wild to think like you're a part of history.
Yes.
Cause like I mean sometimes history specific things like the stuff back then is not talked about a lot now, but it I think this since it's very fresh, it's gonna be kind of like talked about by the kids and whatnot.
Yeah.
Especially all these like kids that are taking like online classes.
Oh yeah, they'll be affected big time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we never had that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I love computers, but like all these kids are very short term kind of like TikTok, like, and then they can't sit there, and then like they're trying to figure out like what the teacher's saying, and then they want to be doing something on this side.
Yeah, no. Well, when I was a kid, I was outside,
Yeah.
playing and running
Yeah.
around and not on my phone.
Yeah, I think I want to say I got like speaking of your phone, huh?
Yeah.
Busy.
But
It's your patience, huh?
I know. Yeah. No, I didn't have a phone, I think, until I was like, when I was like 15.
Yeah.
It's like probably 15, 16. Everyone, like, maybe some people had phones, but my parents are like, why do you need a phone? You don't need a phone.
Yeah, that's what I try to say to my daughter. I'm like, no. Like, you got your iPad.
Mm-hmm.
What do you need a phone for? Like, I get it, but also, like, I want you to be a kid as long as you can.
Yeah.
Because I know once you start getting a phone, it's like
Right.
obviously you can do those things with your iPad, but
Right.
it's the only difference is you pay money to talk to somebody on the other side.
That's right.
Like, you can FaceTime on your iPad. The only difference is you paying money to talk to somebody.
Yeah.
$50, $60.
There you go.
Something
See?
like that.
It's either that, the Nintendo. Dang, I miss.
I know. Back then.
Yeah. No. I was good with the Nintendo, but then
Which one, the 64 or a different one?
I think it was the one before that. The 64.
Maybe it's the Super Nintendo. I don't know what the names are called, but
yeah.
I know. I wanted to buy one the other day. Like, you know how they sell them, and it's not even the Nintendo no more. It's like the game that has like 100 games in it. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And they have like the Super Mario in it, and
Yeah.
then I don't know what else, but
yeah, those are cool.
you into music?
I love music.
What kind of music do you listen to though?
Everything.
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 You listen to? Wait, hold on. Everything.
Everything.
You listen to country?
Okay, maybe some.
Yes or no? You listen
Okay, country not so much. No, I listen to rap, old school. Some new music, Spanish music.
Do you listen to I mean, like sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. So I get it, cause like I'm very like picky when I listen to music. So I mean, if I listen to it, I listen to it. But how about like I don't know, like reggae or like kind of like those ones that we don't really hear on the radio?
Bob Marley. Bob Marley.
I know that's the first one that always comes up, huh?
Yeah. Or Gregory
You
Isaacs.
listen to like what's the term? Underground rap. So the way I say underground rap is because like the label or like whatever underground rap is more like, oh, I guess local rap. I don't know if that's a term in the music world, but like people out here that rap or people out here that sing or people out here that play instruments, that kind of stuff? Or is it more like bigger artists like Drake or Eminem or
Like the local artists.
yeah? What
It
do you
really depends.
if they're good?
Yeah.
If they're good.
Yeah, I had to really like their music.
Cause like I used to do some music, right, and
Yeah.
it was kind of depressing, but it was because like every time I would rap, it was just like I would say what I needed to get out, you know, and everything like I was holding in, I needed to get out some way, whether it was writing it down, whether it was recording it or whatever it is.
Did it make you feel better after or
You know, that's a good question. Uh, I think when I write it down, it made me feel better. But when that's a really good question. But when I actually recorded the actual
yeah.
song and say it out loud,
Yeah.
like kind of like hurts. No lie, like I'm serious, like because you're like saying it and then you can hear yourself in the microphone and then like you feel it, like you because you could feel it in your voice. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because your voice has like the pain in
Feeling.
there and
There's a lot of
yeah,
like spirit.
yeah,
Your
yeah.
spirit.
I have some friends rapping. I have some friends right now. I did a podcast with my friend Emmanuel, and he's like in a band, and he actually did the intro to the podcast.
Okay.
So like it's like a beat, but it's not like
Oh,
it's not
that's
like a song. It's like I don't know. You'll
Yeah.
hear. I'm pretty sure you
I
already
think I
heard
heard
it,
it.
but yeah, it's
Yeah.
like the beginning, and then there's an ending to the podcast.
Right.
But yeah, Emmanuel did that. What's the last song you heard though?
The last song I heard,
Yeah.
it's probably the radio.
The radio. What do you listen to on the radio? Do you listen to music or you actually listen to like other stuff?
I listen to music. Yeah, music. Yeah.
Basically, like just straight up music.
Yeah. I think I was listening to like on my way home after work. It was probably like some classics or something.
It's some like oldies or like
Like it wasn't
classical
like
music or
classics, like old, like I don't know. It was like old music. Like I don't really normally listen to.
was it like slow music or was it more like
Like kind of
upbeat,
no, like slow, like almost like old school, like or
old school?
like classics.
Yeah, I love listening to old school music, but I have to listen to it when I'm like happy, because if I listen to stuff like that, it just brings me more down.
Memories.
But not only memories, yeah, yes and no. But not only memories, it's like they're talking about sad shit most of the time. Like, you know the song, the oldie called "Try Me."
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's James Brown.
Yeah. Exactly. That song. If you don't know that song, you gotta go listen to it. But don't listen to it when you're sad. But yeah, because it'll just make you more sad.
Yeah, that's one that you want to go in the corner.
Yeah,
just,
yeah. You want to listen to that song?
No.
Maybe. You want to listen to that song when you're like very balanced, like level-headed, and you'll understand like it's a good song. But it's also like you can hear all that pain in his voice, and it's just like there's a lot going on. What I mean, even though he's just saying like a few words, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's just like repeating what he's saying, but you can feel what he's saying.
Yeah, that's real music. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. So, besides like your job, what do you like enjoy doing? Cause you got a real life, don't you? You got your own life, or is it just all work? Cause I know how it feels when you feel like you're always at work,
Yeah.
but when you're not at
When
work,
I'm not,
what do you like doing?
I go home and on weekends,
Uh huh.
um, I do hair and then I'll do
Oh
makeup.
shit. Okay.
Yeah, so my friends like me, to do their, hair like whenever braids and stuff.
Yeah.
Or if not, like they're going somewhere, they'll message me or hit me up, be like, oh, they want me to do their makeup this day, and I
Yeah.
think it was at Halloween. My friend, she asked me to do her makeup for her son's birthday party. So I said, yeah, of course, I'm gonna be there. And
Are you making money like that or not yet? Are you just doing it for like the love of it?
I think it's both.
Both? Okay. That's cool.
I love doing it, like in general. Like
That's good. Cause you gotta do it for free first before anything. Only because I say it only because if you're doing it for free or doing whatever you love for
hmm
free, it's a piece of cake if you're doing it for money and you know that you're doing it out of the heart, you know?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, eventually someone,
Yeah. You gotta fork
will
up that
love it.
cash.
Yeah. You just gotta work harder.
Those supplies don't pay pay for
Yeah.
themselves. Yeah. And how long have you been doing like hair and makeup?
I think I was like 15,
15.
almost 16.
Yeah.
Like that like first time, like, I did someone's hair for her quince.
Yeah.
And then that was like my big thing. I think I was probably like 16 at that time, 16 or 17. Anyways, her mom asked me because I don't know, she said that she seen me do my hair, and like
She liked it.
I was working. I was working. Where was I working at? I was at IHOP.
Okay. Damn. I used to work at IHOP too. I didn't know that. Wait.
Yeah. And
We didn't work at the same one.
probably no,
Nah.
probably not. Cause
I worked at the Rancho Mirage one.
yeah, I was in the Palm Springs.
Okay. Oh shit, we gotta talk about that. Okay, so you're
So
working there.
yeah, she just she seen me and she said, I really want you to do my daughter's hair.
Yeah.
I like how you do your hair, and I kind of like the first time I didn't want to say no, but she asked me again, and it wasn't like a question. She was just like, "Oh, so you're gonna be there?" And I was like,
Yeah, they hit you with that,
I was like, okay, yeah,
making you feel like you gotta do
But
it.
she's like, but I'll pay you. Don't even worry. And I was like,
I love when people talk to me like that. Like, not so much like, oh, you're gonna do it, but like, oh, like really nice. You know, that's what it
yeah,
sounds like. She was nice.
yeah, she's a nice lady. Her daughter was nice. Her dad didn't want me to do her makeup
But damn, guy haters.
Yeah, a little religious, but that's okay. I mean,
Yeah.
the mom was like, no, you're fine.
I heard this. I gotta bring this up real quick. I'm gonna bring it up on my phone, but I heard this. This I posted it today on Instagram because speaking of haters, haters will spread your name faster than fans ever will. Give them something to hate on.
Oh,
So
yeah.
like that's kind of like a inspirational quote.
Yep.
It's
Real
kind of
stuff.
crazy.
That's true.
It's crazy, man. Like you can have so many people like loving your stuff, but all the people that hate on it are gonna find ways to hate on it, and
Of course.
they're gonna spread your name.
Yeah.
Even if you're a nobody, it's just like somebody got to pick on somebody, you know?
You're right.
Yeah.
Either they're bored, they don't have nothing
They,
else.
they don't got nothing. They don't got nothing going on. Like they're just sitting at home eating some top ramen. Like I don't know.
Hide behind their.
Like how would you see a hater? Like I would see a hater just like in their underwear, watching on the computer, maybe watching some TV on the side, eating some top ramen. Oh, I'm gonna hate on this guy right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get in them comments.
Yeah, probably would.
I'm gonna text these people and these people about this guy.
Maybe
What kind of
they
life?
need something to talk about. So
Yeah, that's what happens.
you gotta give it to them.
Especially what happens when you're aiming for the top, like somebody trying to like
Knock you down.
interfere, yeah, knock you down, and you can't let that happen.
No.
It's hard though. It's hard because words can destroy, you know?
Yeah.
Especially actions can destroy too, but words can
Mhm.
like do some damage.
Yeah. If you let them. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
You got any haters besides that guy or what?
Cause
But besides, what was that like years ago?
what guy?
The guy that didn't want you to do the daughter's hair
Oh.
or makeup, whatever.
No, I think that's because he didn't want her to wear makeup.
Oh, damn. He's being a hater, but
I
not
don't
being
know.
a hater. So he
He
didn't.
was being a protective father.
Okay. All right. All right.
No,
He was
but
just saying she was beautiful, so don't put the
yeah,
makeup on.
yeah. But mom said that's all right. You
All
can
right.
live
Well,
it.
he's
Live
still a
it.
hater though. He's still. You gotta get your money. Do people hate on you like? Cause like not. I'm speaking like now, like right now. Like, do you have any like those
Oh yeah, I got
situations where?
haters. No, I'm
Do you, do you really have haters, or
I
is it
love
more like you think you do?
Oh no, I'm sure I do.
Yeah,
I know I do.
I know, cause like girls like to talk, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
No, I think high school was the worst,
but like
um,
the reason I ask you is because we're not in high school no more. You know, we're
but
not.
not. I think it's worse when you're as an adult, and I feel like you still act the same way you do.
Uh-huh.
Like 7, 8 years ago, and it's like
Yeah,
it's time to grow up. You know.
I know.
Like,
Just sometimes it's hard to snap out of it.
yeah,
It's
but
hard to be like, nah, I'm gonna ignore that. You know.
yeah, I mean, yeah.
I
And I
ignore
don't
it.
think it's more of that. I think it's also they want where you
I
they
want to
want
get
where
under
you
your skin.
are at, or they want something you have.
That too.
So
They're jealous.
haters will hate. You just gotta smile and keep walking.
Yeah. You know, and it's best to keep yourself busy when things like that happen,
Yeah.
because and words can hurt, you know,
Right.
like any kind of words, like especially when you're trying your best to
Right.
do what you're doing, and you try to be positive, and you try to, I don't know, feel like you're changing the world or changing
Yeah.
somebody's life, and then boom.
Right. That's why you just gotta think about it. Like, is that gonna benefit me? If,
That's right.
if I, knock that person down, or I make them feel some way, how is that gonna benefit me?
Yeah. Exactly.
Should I do that? Should I, be that person?
Yeah.
Or should I, say, hey, like, do you want, to be my friend? Or do you want, to, like, go out, or, like, be a friend,
Yeah.
instead of like, oh, she's not cute, oh, she's doesn't have
Yeah.
anything going for her, like, be their friend,
Yeah.
because you don't know what they're going through. Even if they don't look, their picture's not as cute as you. They don't get that many likes.
No, that's another
So,
reason too. That
yeah.
like some people, it's wild. Like just the amount of things that I could think of why people hate on other people. It's just like,
Right.
I think the main thing is like jealousy, you know. But
Yeah.
it's alright. Like I think like everybody goes through that sort of thing. Whether it's not like specifically the same way
Right.
you hate on somebody.
Yeah. That should just be another thing to motivate you to want to do something more. You shouldn't be hating on someone. You should
Yeah.
just be like, oh, like, I want to be somewhere,
Yeah.
somewhere like that, or bigger,
Yeah.
soon.
Like in high school, I don't know, middle school. Do you have any like hater stories?
Oh man.
You don't have to name drop, just like some funny ass stories,
I
or
think, yeah, like
like whether it's on you or you know something about somebody got hated on or whatever.
yeah, I think, yeah, it was probably sophomore year. I was like left and right, like But
Like people were hating on you, or
no, it's just like, gossip. Like people do, like, oh, they pass
Ooh.
by you and you're just like,
that's why I don't like hang around a lot of people.
yeah.
That's another thing because like there's like too much of that shit.
Yeah. No, of course. No, like, but then when they finally, like, they'll ask about you and then they finally, like, go up to you. I think a few times they'll be like, oh, is your name this so and so,
Yeah.
And I'll tell them, yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and then they'll be like, oh, okay. And then just keep walking. I'm just
Yeah.
like, okay.
Exactly.
You
Yeah.
know, because like they see that, they see who you are, but it's up to you. Like, you want to listen to rumors or you want to ask the person directly.
Yeah. So how you take it and run with it, or
Yeah. But
be the bigger person.
that's why it's important. Don't spread rumors.
Don't spread rumors. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had like weird ass. Honestly, like I hung out with people and like I can remember I like hung out with people like in elementary, hung out with people in like middle school, and then like at the end of middle school, that's when I started not hanging around so many people because I kind of like messed up in middle school. I like did something that I wasn't supposed to do, but that's when I started like trying to focus, and I was trying to figure out like, should I hang around with these people? Or are they like, not to say that it's always better to hang around with people that get you somewhere, but it's always best to hang around with people that you feel that, I don't know, inspire you or
Make uplift you.
yeah, uplift you, or just like a good friend. Like, and I guess like at the end of middle school, going into high school, I started hanging around with myself. Obviously, you still have friends, still have
Yeah.
people to talk to,
Yeah.
but you never really hang out with them so much. Or at least I didn't in school. Mostly sometimes out of school, but and then I don't hang out with that many people, man. Just looking count them in my
I
hand.
know. Yeah.
It's because like everybody's busy now, and then like it's cool to sometimes just hang out, but
Yeah.
like it just takes time to do that kind of thing now.
Yeah. After high school, I didn't have time for friends. I didn't have time for, like, let's go party, let's do this. Like, no, I was just working.
Yeah, that's the adult thing to do.
Yeah. To this day, I haven't stopped working.
Yeah.
Not at all. I'm like, I gotta
Another 50 years, huh?
until yeah. No, I mean, it's just like you come to a point where like, you make that decision, and I think my parents always push me to do it, and
Yeah.
you're not gonna get this, like, we're not gonna hand you anything, like, like,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to work hard, regardless, like the whole phone thing, like they didn't want me to. My mom, like, she's like, no, I'm not gonna get you that phone. Like, she did, but eventually she's like, no, you have to start getting your own stuff.
You have to earn that shit.
Earn
Earn that shit. You gotta earn everything in
Yeah.
life. That's what I feel like I try to tell my daughter all the time. Like, shit, just go take out the trash or fucking go wipe down the table. I will give you it. You gotta earn it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I get it. Okay, I'm a little bit much harsh. Like whatever. But I like whether my daughter's was a girl. I mean, obviously she's a girl, but whether she was a boy or she's still gonna get the same pressure I'm giving to her now. Whether. But like, I was just like, you gotta earn it. Like, you gotta like. Some people give people shit, and like your mom was right
Yeah.
to not give you it. Like at the time she didn't want to give you it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why my dad, at that time, he was like, nope, that's it. He like cut the cord right there.
I think like if anything, like you kind of like learn anything about this podcast is like everything in life is better, and it feels better to earn it than to
ask or
Yeah, to like be
or
given it, and
right.
it's not to say like if you're given knowledge, obviously that's a different
Oh yeah,
situation.
that's
Or
something like that's free. Like you
yeah,
should, you know.
you gotta appreciate that kind of stuff. And if if you're down and you probably have nowhere to live, if you're given somewhere to live, appreciate it, but also earn it.
Yeah.
Like work for it. Like
Give thanks to those days that,
yeah,
that weren't as good because, other people have it worse
yeah,
than you. And I mean, you don't know what other people are going through.
yeah,
And if you're working and you have something going for you right now, you are like
yeah.
uh,
And see what's crazy is like
100%, you know,
I
doing better. I mean,
yeah,
in a better situation than
yeah.
someone else could be.
It takes a lot of patience and time and kind of like consistency to get to where you're like aiming to be too. And even with my daughter, like I tell her like I tell her and see like this is like I don't know if it's right or wrong for me, but it's just like I tell her like, not everybody has the things you have, you know what I mean? Like some people don't have a damn iPad. Like some people don't have a damn bed to sleep on or colorful lights in their room or like clothes on their back more than you do.
Right.
But it's like you gotta appreciate these things and earn them and kind
Give
of like
thanks.
yeah, give thanks. Shit.
Right.
I'm hungry. Thanksgiving's coming up. Start talking about food. So,
That's
what's your
right.
favorite food? Damn.
Dang. I don't know. I like
Do you celebrate? Wait, this might be like the last thing we talk about, but do you celebrate Thanksgiving?
the food, yes.
What else am I talking about?
Yeah. Yeah. Turkey. Yeah. I can. Yeah. My family, we do that.
You can get down like that.
I don't know about that turkey, but
What do you eat for Thanksgiving?
just like the regular.
Because I know some people don't even like turkey. Some people just be eating ham for some reason.
The ham is good. The ham is bomb, but I think turkey. Yes, if they cook it right. If you know if it's dry, I don't want it. No, but
Turkey, ham, what else?
stuffing,
Stuffing. You know what?
gravy.
I'm gonna tell you something, and you probably never heard, but I never ate stuffing before.
No.
Maybe this year might be my first. I don't know.
What? How do you not?
Is it good or is
it's
it?
bomb. Okay, at
What?
first I didn't think it was good either. I mean,
Why?
it wasn't my favorite.
Why? Why wasn't it
Because
good?
like they had it like
What?
it just looked weird. Like they
Was
had
it mushy? Too mushy or?
yeah. And then I think my grandma put raisins in it one time.
Oh shit! They tried to spice it up, but you didn't like it, huh?
I was like, Grandma, you don't do that. But she's
Don't
like,
do that to me.
yeah. And then my dad will put it inside the turkey. I'm like, I don't even want that.
Damn.
But
Inside. Oh yeah, they do that, huh? They put it inside the turkey.
yeah, there's different ways other people do it different. But,
Yeah. So how did you begin liking it? If she did all that shit, putting raisins.
I think we told her, or I don't know, she made it 1 year without it, and it wasn't.
You
bad.
tried it.
It was alright until I made it.
Ah shit! You like nobody could do it better than me.
And then what did I used cornbread instead.
Okay.
It was different. But
Cornbread.
Cornbread.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Shit, maybe I have to do that then.
Yeah, but
Or whoever cooks it, I gotta tell them to do cornbread.
recipe, do that.
What is the recipe called? Or how did you did it? Or you just messed around with it?
I just found it on like a recipe. I think it was
Online
on
somewhere?
Tia. It was one of the Tia's sisters, and then she did.
Okay.
And she
I think
did,
I know what you're talking about
yeah,
then.
she did like a recipe, and after that, I was like, oh, that looks so good. I was like, that look bomb. I'm gonna try it.
Damn. Now you're giving me ideas now. Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, that one. Yeah, it was pretty. It was good.
Cause like people be like raving about like all that stuff, and I'm like,
It's alright.
Cause like what is it? what are we, like 2 weeks away, huh? 2 weeks
Mm-hmm.
away. Damn, this month is going by super fast too.
That's right. I know.
And
Maybe.
then this month is your birthday.
What?
Yeah. I don't know the day on the spot, but I know it's in November.
Yeah, it's my birthday. Yeah, it's coming up. No, actually, my birthday's the day.
Don't tell me it passed. What is it?
How did you know it's my birthday? No, it's the 25th.
The 25th.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
It's the day before Thanksgiving.
Damn.
Yeah.
Mine's the next. Well, yeah, next month, the 19th.
December?
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're both Sagittarius, right?
Yeah, well, I'm a Sagittarius.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm a Sagittarius too. I think I'm like at the end, and you're probably at the beginning, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah.
Right.
I wish we could. I don't know too much about like signs, but like I know more about. Oh, I guess I know a little bit, but like
I think Sagittarius are kind of hard-headed in
stubborn.
a way. And
Yeah.
they're like strong in all like different ways, like,
Yeah.
and then they know what I feel like they're like they know what they want. If they want something, they go for it.
Hell yeah.
And
Yeah.
they
Exactly.
like to travel.
That's what I was talking about in the beginning. I was like, you wake up with something, you're like, I gotta go do that.
Yeah.
Spontaneous or whatever you want to call it.
I know. Yeah, that's what I like to do. Yeah, or just one day you just go.
Yeah.
Just go
You want to
for it.
travel?
Yeah, travel. And then
Where's like one place that you want to go that you haven't been?
that I haven't been.
Yeah.
Oh, I think Chicago.
Chicago?
Chicago. Yeah.
What about overseas? Anywhere there?
Like Miami.
No, overseas. Like
Like.
I want to go into like. I always see it on paintings and pictures. The canals, like where they have houses or buildings, and you can like. I don't know what it's called. Sail through them.
Yeah,
You know what I'm talking about?
the rivers.
Yeah.
The small.
I think
rivers.
they're called the canals. I don't
The
know
canals?
specifically where it is, but
I
it's
think
in Italy.
It's called Vice or
Oh, Venice.
Venice. Yeah,
That's
Venice.
where I want to go.
There you go.
I don't know why. Maybe because I always see those like paintings and stuff like that,
Yeah.
So.
I was close.
Vice. Yeah.
And I'm still thinking about my.
Miami Vice. Damn.
Nah, but Italy. That would be a good one.
So you want to go to Vice or what? All right.
Yeah.
Maybe one day, huh?
Yeah. They got hurricanes and stuff.
And Vice.
In Miami.
Miami Vice.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Probably not right now, but
Yeah, you gotta have a goal, and maybe in 2022.
For sure.
It costs a good amount of money over there to get over there, anyways. But eventually it will happen if it's meant to happen,
Right.
and unless you kind of like save your money and whatnot. But we'll see if the Miami Vice happens. You let me know. Come back to the podcast and let me know.
I'll send you a postcard.
Yeah, do that.
I'll save you a picture.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for coming on, and till next
Of
time.
course.
Hopefully,
Thank you.
hopefully we the cameras died in the front, so I'm gonna look that way. But hopefully we kind of like do this again. I think I don't know. I don't know if you got relaxed while doing this.
Yeah, it's chill. For sure.
Because it's hard to tell. Like, I think with Sagittarius, it's hard to tell, like, because sometimes I be throwing up blank faces too,
Yeah.
Like I'm very, like, I look like emotionless sometimes. That's like.
And then you smile.
And then I know, yeah, exactly. And then I smile and I'm like,
like
and I know other Sagittarius that do the same thing, and I'm like, I can't read you, bro. Like,
I know.
it's hard to read you. Like, I don't know if you're having a good time. I don't know if shake your leg or something. But
yeah. Well, thank you for inviting me.
yeah,
Yeah.
I appreciate it for
Dope.
you coming through. And one last question, just like a simple, short, whatever. Since we're talking about like going to places and goals and stuff, what is like one goal that you kind of like, whether it's long term or short term, that you kind of like want to accomplish? Goals.
I want to
It
be.
can be anything, like saving money or going somewhere or reaching something or exercising. I don't know. What is kind of like one goal
Well,
that just
that's
comes
one.
out right now? What, exercising?
No,
Or
like getting, fit and everything. Yeah. My physical yeah, that's one. But two is I want to move.
yeah.
Like, eventually, like maybe like
Where to?
that I don't know yet.
Oh, okay. You just want to get the fuck out of here, huh?
I just want to move somewhere, like move out the valley. Like I always wanted to, but
Yeah.
I think right now it's not the time.
Yeah, it's a lot going on.
Yeah, but later for sure.
Yeah.
That'll be like,
Save up those.
I mean, it's
Dallas.
my home. Yeah, I love it. Like this will always be my home, but
You ready to move on?
move
Move on and move out.
travel. Like,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Oh, hopefully that happens. Takes time, but it'll get there if you really wanted to get there.
Yeah. One day.
One day at a time. Thank you for coming on.
Thank
and,
you.
Till next time.
Thanks.
This is the homies' advice. Oh yeah. Audio every Wednesday and video every Friday. What were you doing? Peace.